Hey guys, so we have done 2 piers and we got enough cement for I think 6 altogether, and it turns out that I think we ordered too much cement, so those first 2 piers didn't take us as much cement as we thought that they were going to take us. So we have rain coming tomorrow, and so we're really hoping to get as much done as we can today on the piers, and then we are not going to order any more of that for a bit, and we're going to finish the digging. Hopefully once we fill in all those holes, that'll make a difference on the site for us. So yeah, it's getting exciting, but we are in a bit of a rush to try to get through all of that cement before tomorrow, before it rains.
So you're looking for the secret that got me here. Some kind of magic ingredient that takes you there. Well, you just keep showing up. You just keep showing up. You just keep showing up. Yeah, you just keep showing up. I bet it.
Oh hey folks, surprise surprise, a slight change of plans. We were going to try and knock out at least 3 or 4 piers today, but we realized it's a little premature to take the forms apart. I just don't want to risk any big chunks coming off when we pull off the forms, or any sagging, cracking, etc, etc. So hastily scabbed together another form. So we're trying to knock out 2 today. We got a big storm coming tomorrow. So ahead of time, before we're absolutely bombed out and depleted, we took a whole bunch of concrete from our pile that's in the yard here, put it in the shipping container. Just don't want to contend with the moisture. Like even when it's not raining, every morning there's dew all over the grass. We have this constant kind of fog that comes from the cool air condensing with the warm water in the river. So there's always a fog and there's always extra moisture, and I just don't want the bottom row or so of concrete bags to be bricks when we get to them. So we're just leaving out what we're going to use today, and then whatever's left over, we'll haul that up to the shipping container as well, and should be good.
So today we are going to be working on taking the 4 forms off that we have on the piers that we did and filling all that earth back in. And then I think after that we're going to just work on that long swath at the end on the north side of the site where we still have a little bit of work to do. We have a bunch of rock to still put in there, and then we still have to put in the gravel on top to tamp it down before we can call those done. So yeah, it's a very hot day today. Even this morning when you came out, you could already feel it was just going to be relentless. So we are trying to take it easy. Al's doing a lot of tractor work, so that's not as hard on him. And yeah, apparently we're going to be getting a break in this weather in the next couple days, which would be really nice. But yeah, we're really excited because it's coming along.
See how these come off?
It's a little snug in there.
Yeah, it's a wee bit tight. Tight like a tiger. It's coming. That's what she said. What? A little bit tight. It's a lot of it tight. There we go. Peekity, and I got snag all over the bolt too. Enough. There's also a washer. I gotta make sure not to lose that. This one's like I can actually dig this one out a bit to get at it.
Hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought it, but you couldn't change it. Hey, it's not right or wrong. It's about trying, find the silver lining. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time. In time. Say yes, rather than no. Don't let your fears lead. Light is at your feet. Yes, regret is worse than failing. Keep the loved ones close, close enough. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time. In time. In time.
I'm gonna get an actual sledgehammer. 'Cause I don't want to mangle my maul.
Okay.
But I just broke a whole bunch up. I'll bring it over. Alright folks, just a slight adjustment to our reinforcement for the piers strategy. Turns out it's pretty time consuming. Like the 4 that we've done here, we did everything in sequence, so that means like ahead of pouring concrete, we cut all the pieces for the reinforcement, so 4 long pieces that stand vertically, and then the little horizontal crossers, 3 sets of them, so 12 in total, then the 28-inch crosses that sit at the bottom. The actual rebar mesh, that's easy to work with, it's quick to cut, no problem there. But we're just finding, especially in the blazing heat, you know, we end up knocking out 2 piers in a day, and it's a lot of effort to get there, and you're working in the sun. So I went back to the drawing board looking for it, not so much a better or worse way of reinforcing it, but just a faster way. And so what I'm going to do instead is using that rebar reinforcement mesh. It comes in 4x8 sheets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh yeah, and it's worth mentioning that each square in that mesh is 6 inches. So what I'm going to do is fold it over 3 times to make a box, like a vertical box that stands for 48 inches, 4 feet at the most. I'm going to run the vertical reinforcements up at each corner on the inside and just tie them in with rebar to hold them in place. Then I can join that into the mesh at the bottom. We're still going to use that, and we're going to still use the 28-inch crossers to reinforce the pad itself from corner to corner. That is a lot quicker to work with. I'm sure there are better ways to cut rebar. I you know, didn't look very long online, but it seemed that, you know, you're either using a grinder, you're using the cutoff saw like we have on the chop saw, or you can get one of those pneumatic pump-up bolt cutters. They're all pretty slow, and my understanding is the you know, the really professional equipment that'll do the job really fast is kind of cost prohibitive. Like, I'm not doing this for a living, so I don't want to make that kind of investment. Not something necessarily I want to rent either. So this way, really I'm just cutting the 4 pieces. I can do that pretty quickly. I kind of have a groove where you lie the rebar in with the chop saw, you bring the blade down, and then you kind of just twist it back and forth. And I cut through partially on one side, flip it over, cut through partially on the other side, and then it'll just kind of bend and break pretty quickly. So I can knock that out fast. So knock out a whole bunch of vertical 48-inch pieces, and then bend those squares just using my linesman pliers, tie it together. I'm hoping that I can knock out a whole bunch today, like maybe get 10 done. And then when we go to pour concrete, that's really all we're doing. We're just, forms are in place, you know what I mean, the reinforcements are waiting, and the tubes are handy, and we just kind of mix concrete and pour it. That way we don't end up running to the end of the day, like running toward 9, 10 o'clock before we finish. Good times.
The dam is breaking in. It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in. So why you bother? This is nothing you can run from. You make it, 'cause I can't change it anyway. For soon it's all over, and you've been running again. Before you know it, it's all over. So enjoy your heartbreak, enjoy your heartbreak, my friend. Promises we're making, the rules we keep breaking, and the moment we're off it, we try so hard to stop it. I hope we make it, 'cause we can't change it anyway. For soon it's all over, and you've been running again.
have finished the grass and we have a little bit left of this day left, so we are going to do at least one more pier. Al has made all of the towers and the bases for the footings with the rebar that we have left, so we have enough for 4. We're going to be concentrating right now on the one where the old septic tank was, and then see how much time we have left in the day. The storm yesterday cooled it off quite a bit, so the evenings are really nice and cool, and the days are a lot better too, so it's a lot easier to work. So, you know, we can extend the hours into the evening if we want to.